Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome to Confessions of a Paper Addict 20 Days of Christmas. For day one, the theme is Make It Sparkle, and I will be using the Christmas Night Sky cut file, obviously from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I'm very excited to get going. I'm gonna not take this, like the Make It Sparkle, I'm not gonna do anything about lights or anything like that. I'm just kind of going with the idea of the cut file that I did. Has got some sparkliness to it with the stars and stuff. I might add a bit of sparkle underneath the cut file when it comes out, I'm not sure. But I have this photo of Sean and myself from my work's Christmas party from last year. So I thought I would get that documented. This pattern paper and the collection I'm going to be using is the Frosty and Friends from Pretty Little Studio. So let's get going. Links will be down below for everyone participating, and if there's any other special links that Virginia has for us. So I'm just going to start by punching out all the little stars and circular pieces and get them all done, and then I'm going to trim this to, I think it's, honestly, I'm not sure the sizing of it. It's probably 5 by 5 or something. But I am going to trim it so that it's kind of got a square feel going on to it. And it's just going to be the middle part of my layout that I will add some sparkle to. You'll see me do that in a moment. I didn't really have a plan on how this layout was going to turn out. I just knew that I needed to add some sparkle to it. And a lot of times when I think about sparkle and all of that, I think of sequins, because of course I on the Spiegel Mom Scraps design team, and that just kind of fits in my head. And then of course with this really awesome cut file, it also just brings out that theme all on its own. So here I am, now I'm trying to decide, do I want to like have a design with this? Where do I want to take this? I really had no plans. I just was trying to play. I actually created this back in October when I was massively struggling with creativity. I think I went almost from all of September basically, or at least the half of September to mid-October without creating. So almost a whole month. It was hard. So this was me just trying to remember how to create. I don't know if you've ever been like that, but that's where I was at with this one. So I'm just kind of playing. You can see I've got little hands helping me there. That's Mr. Barrett. He does love to touch all of the things. And now I'm going to go ahead. I've got that part done. I'm happy with how that looks. I glued that down with this kind of sprinkles and stuff of the outside cuts down on a diagonal. I'm going to add in some fun foam, and I'm not worried about making this so that sequins are going to like fall out, because I'm not doing a shaker, but I still want that dimension going on so that the sequins will be able to fit. And you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. So I went ahead, did that, I'm putting my photo back down, so I kind of got my placement of where I'm going to go, and then I'm going to grab my glue and I'm going to put glue in the larger areas, so like the big stars basically. And I'm going to flood that area. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the sequins as well. I'm using Maisie Daisy and I think a Christmas collection. Oh no, it's not a Christmas collection. It just has some blues and stuff which match the colors that I have with this collection that I'm using from Pretty Little Studios. And yeah, so I'm just going to kind of go here and go back and forth and go all the way around this little square in this cut file and add in sequins where I feel like it's going to be fitting. My photo is not going to cover it up, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I did try to make sure to pull out the yellow in the sequins from Maisie Daisy because I didn't really want yellow in this layout. But other than that, wherever they stuck is where I had them. And by the end, the two mixes were mixed together because I did not have very much left of the one mix compared to the other one. And so I just mixed them together and called it good. And of course, then when you do that, they all mix together as well. But that's my technique. That's how I'm adding and playing with the sequins there. I will also go ahead and add in a few sprinkling of sequins on the diagonals as well. I'm not sure of remembering if I did that on camera or not, but you can see I'm going to lay this back down now that I've got that all done. I made sure it was all nice and dry, took all the sticky backs off of the fun foam, and now I'm just going to add in a couple pieces. So I added that frame to my photo, and I have these clear stickers, and this is where the finishing design is going to come from with this layout. I thought, when am I ever going to use these clear stickers? I'm not really sure why I bought them, because I struggle with clear stickers, but I decided to place like one on each side of the layout, so 4 in total. And then I wasn't sure really if I was going to keep going with that and like just do a whole like sprinkling of clear stickers around the side. That was kind of my original plan. It was getting a little too busy and the right words weren't really fitting, because this collection is more of a winter collection, more so than the fact that this is a Christmas party I'm trying to document. So the sayings weren't really fitting with what I wanted. So I'm going to retreat a little bit from what you see me doing here. And instead of having all of them, I'm, like I said, just going to have one on each side. And then I'm going to take my black pen and just do some squiggly lines. And I love this look. It really adds a fun border to it. You have I got 4 clear stickers used up. 3 clear stickers and a piece of ephemera used up, which is awesome. And I think I add a layer underneath my photo as well as the frame. But other than that, from this collection, that's really all I used, which I hope would then show you that you don't have to worry about if you don't have a lot left over. If you have one piece of pattern paper you can use the cut file with, and then just a few embellishments in ephemera to go ahead and put it together. It's great. Or, as you're going to see me do, is I went into another collection to go ahead and finish it off, because again, I'm not trying to represent this winter cold vibe. I'm trying to represent a party, and so I need to bring in a little bit more of that, which I'm going to go ahead and do. I grabbed in, I think this is Tinseltown from crepe paper. I'm going to add in a little bit of the gold with my title. I added in this frame. The blue, really, I felt the blue and the greens kind of matched and gave off that same kind of monochromatic style there. There we have Baird again, pointing out who's in the photos, because he loves it when he can figure out who are in photos, and then he likes to let the whole world know, which is what he was pointing at. I think I add in some of the poinsettias as well, and that's pretty much it after I get my title in. There's not a ton to it after that, but it was fun to play. Like I said, this was my first layout back from quite a break, and so I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. I think I got the sparkle. I think I got the theme in for today. Pretty proud of that as well. Really loved this cut file. As a full 12 by 12 background, it would also be an amazing cut file to get your hands on. So I'll make sure to have the link to this direct one down below. Please make sure you check out everyone playing along today. And thank you, Virginia, for hosting this again. I love this series. She does do it every December, so it's been a lot of fun to participate. I didn't get to play a lot last year, so it's going to be fun to be able to participate way, way more this year. All right, I'm going to wrap this up here. Here's a look at my finished layout with all the sprinkling and all of that. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.